Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Let's see. I am on the East Coast, so it is 10:50 a.m. My name is Danielle. And so if you are just coming in the room, please make sure that you say hello and let me know where you're coming in from. And so right now, I am streaming both on TikTok as well as on YouTube. And so excited to work with you guys and explain to you a little bit about what I got going on in the digital marketing space. And so come on in if you're here, come on in. Don't be watching on the outside. Just go ahead and tap that screen and come on in to this live. And so when you come in, let me know where you're coming in from. So I am in Richmond, Virginia. A little bit about me. I am a registered nurse and I have been a registered nurse for 18 years. Hey, Valerie. Hey Jennifer, welcome, welcome. If this is your very first time on one of my lives, thank you so much for joining me. Hey Lim and Malcolm. And as you come in, do me a favor, you guys, especially if this is your first time, just go ahead and hit that follow button here on TikTok. And then you can give me a daily heartbeat or visit the link in my bio in case you just, pass it on through. That way you can get all the information about digital marketing. And so, I started my digital marketing business back in June. I purchased in June, but I didn't start a TikTok page until July. I was never on TikTok. I had a Facebook as well as an Instagram page for probably almost 20 years. And I did not know that people were making money on social media platforms like this. And so I'm excited to now learn about it, get involved, and share the information with other people. So, hey, Pam. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Supplying Needs, D. Evelyn, Michelle. Oh my goodness, so many of you. So let me know where you're coming in from. Type at the bottom where you're coming in from. And so you guys, you know how Instagram works. And you know how TikTok works. And for those who are on this side, YouTube, it all works by engagement. So when you come in, just type on the bottom of the screen where you're coming in from, what country. If you're in a whole different country than me, I'm in the USA, then make sure you put your flag up there and type what country you're coming in from so you can represent that as well. And make sure you follow me. I go live every single day to answer questions about digital marketing. Also to just share my experience and how it's been for me these past 3 months. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm glad that I took a chance on it. And so, you guys, I answer questions about it. So if you aren't already, just make sure you follow me and then type in the chat where you're coming in from. And so engagement is so important because if you ever decide that you want to go live and create content, the way these platforms work, unfortunately, is they want you to spend a lot of your hours and your time on them, which we know we don't have time to do that. And so they also measure it by engagement. So how much time you spend on and engagement. So if you ever check your analytics or you read through the TikTok guidelines, then you'll see that they're always tracking how many people liked, how many people commented, how many people stayed through the end. And that stuff helps your business as you're growing one. Welcome, Rick and Kai. And is it Keto Mom? Oh my goodness, the names are just rolling way too fast for me to keep up. And welcome over here too on YouTube. I can see you. I can't see names. It's not showing me. And so I want to just go ahead and jump into it. And so as I share this information, I always think about people in different categories and who it benefits. A lot of times it benefits people who are sick and tired of their 9 to 5, people who just want extra capital. And also we attract people who are entrepreneurs because the fact of the matter is that everyone, if you have a business or not, you need to know how to scale it so you can make more revenue. And so you need to know how to use all social media platforms so that you can create that, right? Create income on every single social media platform. And so for me personally, I've been a nurse for 18 years, but I've been in healthcare for 20. 2 years I spent more like a CNA. And I call them the ones who take on all the hard work, changing the beds, running around. And so, of course, I went on and became a registered nurse. And I realized very quickly on, I thought that was my dream career. That's what I went for college for. And I love people. I love helping them. But I felt burnt out a lot of times. And sometimes I felt like my hands were tied. And so I don't know if any of you are in the healthcare system, but a lot of things have changed pre-pandemic and then after the pandemic. Now, prior to, we saw a lot of things of maybe doctors don't want to do certain procedures that's necessary because of people's insurance. But once COVID came, boy, we was kicking people out the door. It was just a mess. And so I personally decided to walk away. But before I did, hey, Veronica, welcome. And thank you so much for the love. Good morning. Before doing that, I had participated in several network marketing companies. And thank you for the roses, Veronica. I appreciate it. Helped me reach my daily goal. I appreciate it, you guys. And so I sold skincare and makeup. And so every Friday, I had a house full of women around here, and I was selling lip glosses, skincare, doing facials around my dining room table. In the Pink Cadillac company, I became a top sales director, but I never made enough money to leave my 9 to 5. So I was burnt out going to work, and I was working 12-hour shifts. It was supposed to only be 3 12s, 36 hours a week. But if any of you know anything about healthcare, there's always something happening, especially at the change of shift or people don't show up for work. So I found very early on that my 36 hours turned to 45, 50-hour weeks. And then having small children and married, I was burnt out and I was drained. I would come in the house, the kids crying, things going on. I had to cook. It was just a mess. So I was tired. And so that's the only reason why I started looking for extra income. Hey, Ronaldo, on Insta, what's that? YouTube. I forgot, I got too many devices going. So, hey, good morning. And so I was like, okay, what can we do here? So during the pandemic, someone else introduced me to another network marketing company, and I got awards all around my office. I did very well, you guys, in that company. But truthfully, I was doing just as many hours as I did in corporate America. Only difference was that I was inside of my house. When you build big network marketing companies, you spend a lot of your time reaching out to strangers, asking family and friends to see presentations, and also training and doing live presentations for other people to help them build their businesses. And so I was spending maybe over 40 hours a week building that, and I was exhausted. And even though I had the income coming in, my kids started saying, Mom, every time we come to talk to you, you're on the phone. And I have an office with two glass doors in front of me, and I'll see them waving, and I'll be giving them the salad, or I'm like, go away because I'm gonna talk to you later, or we'll get in the car and the phone would ring and I was always answering it. And so they didn't get my time. And then little did I know, I became a slave to another company. Even though it was the first time I had ever made six figures in my life, because even being a registered nurse, you think of people who take care of your health and do the most. I never made six figures. When I left that job, I was making $33 an hour. And so you guys, that doesn't equal six figures in a year. It took me moving on to network marketing to make that, but it came at a high cost, and I was always on the phone. And so my nature is multiple streams of income since I had started searching when I was working in the healthcare field. And so I tried another one, you guys, and then the wellness company I was with hated that idea of me having another business, and they totally shut it down. And so hence why I absolutely love digital marketing now, because no one can snatch this from you. This is your own business. Thank you for the daily heart meet, you guys. And so if you are on TikTok, that's one thing you do when you go into a room. So that's one of my goals. So thank you, Tanya, for helping me reach that goal this morning, is that daily one heartbeat. And so I started looking for other streams of income. They didn't like it. They snatched my business. So now what I teach other people is have a business that's yours, that you can build, that no one can take from you. It's a terrible feeling when you build a business and you spend as many hours as I did and someone comes snatch the rug because you decided to start something else. It's absolutely insane. But that's when I realized these network marketing companies, they technically own you. They tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, almost like a job, right? They tell you when you can take a lunch break. They can tell you when you take vacation. You put your time in, and they might say, oh, 3 other people are already off during that week, and then you're denied. It's the same thing when you're building a network marketing business. It's almost like you beat to their drum. I had to go to training I'm in Virginia, so I'm on the East Coast of the United States. Once a year, I also had to fly out to Utah for a meeting, and if I didn't show up, they wouldn't pay you your bonuses for the year. It's crazy. I had to go to certain conventions. So when I say it's almost a type of control, it was absolutely terrible, you guys. And so if you are a person who likes to take notes, I want you to take notes, you guys, because I want to show you and tell you how digital marketing has benefited me and my family, how you can use it for you yourself to benefit you and your family, especially if you're looking to generate some extra income, whether you just need extra capital, you're trying to get out of debt, or you absolutely hate your job. Oh, thank you, John. He said he likes the name of my page, Life After Nursing. Yes, because this has been my journey now since leaving nursing. And so I try to just help as many people as possible. I say take notes, because you'll see yourself somewhere in here, or you may know someone else who can benefit. And if you know someone else, then tell them to look at my page, because we ready to boss up and change our lives and make income from home and truly not be a slave to the mentality of working 40 hours a week, you guys, because I work 2 hours every single day in digital marketing and is able to generate income. So we're going to talk about a 2-hour work day and how you can use this yourself so that you can have extra money coming into your household. So the 3 type of buyers, again, so you can start analyzing and see if you fall in it. One is someone who already is an entrepreneur. You already have your own business. things are going well, but you know that you can scale it and you want some extra income, right? Veronica said, this is the best business model ever. It is. I totally wish I had this 4 years ago when I waste my time in that healthcare company, because I would have already been a millionaire, you guys. I was making over $150,000 a year there. So I can only imagine in digital marketing, now having to reach for people, what this would have done for me. And so those who are entrepreneurs love digital marketing because they're learning to market their business on all social media platforms. And you truly have to think about it. A lot of people aren't marketing anymore where they're paying for TV advertisement space and commercials, radio space, even though they all have their place. I absolutely love them. But at the end of the day, so many people have social media platforms. You even see kids scrolling on TikTok, watching videos. Just pay attention when you're at restaurants, in your doctor's appointments, just living your daily life. Everyone is on some social media platform. So you need to make sure that your business shows up organically there so that people can find you. Plus, you need to know what platforms to use, because if you have a brick and mortar business, say you own a body shop and you do cars, right? You fix cars, or maybe you're a hairdresser. It wouldn't benefit you to have all your information pushed out to Thailand with it. So you have to know which platforms to use. In that case, just a nugget drop. YouTube and Instagram are really good for that. Pinning your location, driving the traffic there is absolutely crazy, okay? So you want to learn that as an entrepreneur. So we'll talk about that and how the program benefits you. Also, someone who maybe has an idea for a business or product, but you just haven't been able to get it off the ground just yet. You just didn't know what to do. You want to write a book. You want to sell courses. You want to create your own program, everything like that. You even want to learn about apps and stuff like that. So then guess what? You can benefit. Or someone like me. I just wanted my time back, time freedom. I spent a lot of years working in corporate America and then doing network marketing, you guys, and raising a family, that now I'm like, I need something that's going to give me my time back. And so with this, I'm going to tell you how we benefit. I sell done for you products, because in the digital marketing space, there's something called master resale rights. I'm not sure if any of you have ever heard of it before, but I'm going to write a number up here on my board because I want you to see what is so significant about this. You see this? 100%. Okay. That's 100% profit is what you make. Wrap your head around that, you guys. So write that down. That's a big difference than I've ever experienced when I had a network marketing business, because I made a fraction of the cost. So if I sold a lip gloss and I made $9 profit, okay, the company made $9 as well. So I was at a 50% profit margin. Okay. So now I want you to keep this in mind. 100% is what you make here when you sell digital marketing products. And so you didn't have to put in all the legwork to create the idea, to bring it to fruition. Someone else did all of the work for you and allows you to sell it. It's called master resale rights. And so it is absolutely amazing. So it's no more reaching out to family members and friends, no more making long lists, you guys. And I used to train people to do that. I used to say, make a list of 100. Nope. And then once they get to 100, I say, let's get to 5. You're a grown adult. You done went to elementary, middle, high school, had a first, second, third job. You're married and you got in-laws. Let me tell you, you know over 500 people. Put their names down, because we're going to approach them and share this business with them. Oh my goodness. Then you got to follow up with them if they don't show up. All of that is gone, you guys. No follow-up here. None of that is needed. So you're going to absolutely love this, because this is going to really give you your time back, your time freedom that you've been looking for. And that's where I was. So I want to show you what people are doing here inside of this community, and how they're making so much income, and how we can picture ourselves there. Because you guys, I've already been making thousands. So I'm going to tell you that as well. And that's only in 3 months of doing this. So our community, let me make sure I log in here. I guess I should have had this all pulled up, right? But that's okay. It's not going to take us long. Let me flip my screen around so I can share this with you. And flip my screen around here, because I have more than one device, you guys. So what they also teach us is how you can build a business on multiple platforms, right? So right now I'm streaming on TikTok as well as YouTube. So you guys, this is the community. What I want you to glance your eyes over here is at how many members there are in the community. There are 42,600 members in this community. Do you know back in January, there was only 8,000 members in here? So when I look at that, that just gets me super excited, because one, it lets me know that it is something that's in high demand and that people are looking for as a way to make extra income. Hey, Yvette, thank you so much for the follow and good morning. And so that's what I like about it too. So 42,000 members. So that's exciting. Now, what I want to do is show you the wins in the community. So inside of the community, we have a section that's called community, and I'm going to click it for you right here. All right, and then I'm going to go down to win. Then I'm going to share this with you. So we have here Chantel, six-figure earners. 9 hours ago, she posted, my husband and I just made 100,000 in only 2 months. Like, what in the world? Praising God, his grace over our lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Michelle, for this proven blueprint. So Michelle is the lady who created this program. But oh my goodness, can you imagine making six figures, you guys, in the next 2 months? We actually have a challenge going on right now to help people earn 20K by December, by the holidays. Look at this. Someone else, $100 ding this morning. This newbie got her $900 sale last night. Another $900 day yesterday. Let's see what else we got. Somebody needs help. They want to go TikTok live. This person had $1,000 in sales while they were sleeping. As of today, I'm at 21,000 in sales, and I launched my business on August the 8th, you guys. Oh my goodness. This person said they made their third $1 million. Do y'all see that? Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera back around because I just want to tell you, these people aren't unique or different. They're just like you and I. They put their pants put one leg in at a time. So if they can make this kind of income from digital marketing, what does that mean for you? I'm just curious. What does that mean for you? And someone named Razor asks, is this an MLM? No, no, no. I'm so happy. I'm done with MLM. So there is no upline, no downline, everybody benefiting, getting a piece of the pie. I have done that for years. I was a top network marketer in several companies, and no, and I'm done with that life. Here, digital marketing, we make 100% of the sales. That's your profit from every single sale that you make. And there is no upline, no downline. However, there is a whole community that supports us and helps us to win. Yep. Good morning, Rita. And you can use this platform if you already have a business to market. Absolutely. John said, can you use this if you already have a business? Absolutely, because it's going to teach you how to market your business, how to show up organically, how to share your message, and how to attract your ideal customer, because everyone isn't your customer. And you know that. And so it's going to show you how to attract your ideal customer. Yep. All of that is within the program. Yep. All right. Let me see if I missed any questions over here too. Oh, Lord. Somebody said, do I got a boyfriend? I have a husband. Over 17 years. Been married over 17 years. So yes, indeed, I have a husband. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you. But if you're looking for somebody, I think you can use another social media platform. They probably got some dating sites out there. Yes, you guys. So I'm sorry, I was just answering somebody's question over here. It is so fun and trying to work too. You can see, but you can do it. You can do it. It's not that hard. And so if this is your first time here, you guys, this is my website, www.liveatyourpace.com. And when you go there, my multimillionaire mentor, Michelle, she actually, it's going to be a video that pops up initially with her explaining digital marketing, and they'll answer about 95% of the questions that you may have. If it doesn't, then just hit reply to the first email. It comes to me, and then I'll answer any questions that you may have. Okay. So just know that I'm there to walk you through as well. Plus, you see that community with the wins, but I didn't show you the whole schedule, all the learning and everything else that you would get inside of the community. And so you guys, what I love about this, and I want you to think about this, if you're looking to build a business, one, you want to make sure that it's something in high demand, which I just showed you how much our community has grown. But digital marketing as a whole, e-commerce, is all building all the time. The world is just changing. You know, we used to run into the bank to do those things. We used to grocery shop, go into the store. Now, a lot of people are all doing click and order. You probably got an Amazon order at your front door. We are all using these things all the time. So if we want to have a marketable business, then we want to make sure that we show up in a space where everyone is located, right? And so this business is absolutely growing. And I tell people, just take a look at statistics. So back in 2018, do you know that the e-learning space was only doing $900 million? Okay. So $900 million annually. Now I want you to write that down, $950 annually, because you're going to go look this all up on Forbes. Now I want you to look at what it's doing daily. So inside of this space of digital marketing now is doing over $1.2 billion every single day. Now, in the next couple of years, by 2027, it's already projected to be a $3 billion a day industry. And then by 2030, they said it's going to be a $1 trillion a day industry. Now that's absolutely crazy. That's kind of hard to wrap our brain around, that it's going to produce that much income on a daily basis. And I know that I'm already fueling the growth because I have Duolingo app on my phone and I pay a subscription. I have an exercise app called MyFitnessPal. I pay an annual subscription. I got lots of subscriptions on my phone to different apps that I like to teach me to eat healthy. I have an exercise app. There's people paying for these things all the time, you guys. So you just need to figure out how to get into the space. And so also just take into account too that if you're going to start a business, you want something that runs on autopilot, because you don't want to be tied to every single dollar. That's typically what we do in corporate America. We know that if we show up at our job, we work 40 hours in 2 weeks, usually. Some jobs only pay once a month. Then you would be getting a check for all that hard work that you did. Okay, make it make sense. We work all the time. We show up on time. We even stay late, but we still wait over 2 weeks for our paycheck and we don't even complain. In digital marketing, we earn daily pay. Okay, so that's nice too, because we have expenses that come up before paycheck. Maybe you got to go to the grocery store and get something. Maybe you got a copay at the doctor. I mean, it could be anything. It's nice to know that you can earn daily pay from your cell phone by selling digital products. Also, the fact is that you also get an automated business so that it runs in the background while you are living your life. So if you just had an opportunity to go to my website, then the first thing that you saw that popped up is this screen here. And it says, discover how to start an online business with a proven blueprint. When you go to that website right there, you guys, that's mine. Live at your pace. You're not going to receive emails from anybody other than me. So go ahead and put your best email address in there right there. And I'm going to show you the automations, because this is what actually sold me on the business, was the fact that I set this up one time and then it's always running for me. It does all the selling because it gives people all the information that they need. Now, let me show you how this all works so that you can process it. So when someone goes into your funnel, okay, when you have your digital business and they put their email address in, then the first thing that they receive is an email, right? And so I know many of you are familiar with this type of concept, because if you've ever shopped or been online, then you know that if you see something that you like and they ask you to put your email address in, you put your email address in and then immediately you receive your first email, right? You get your first email. Now, in that email, at least from us, it contains a video. Now, some people, after they watch the video, then sometimes they turn around and they decide, hey, this is what I've been looking for. I'm sick of my job. I need some extra income. I got bills coming in. I'm in debt. And they purchase and they start building their business. Some people, they see the email, but then they get busy. They got to cook dinner and they forget. So guess what happens? They're going to receive later another email, and it'll be attached to another video. They look at the video and it's a different video and they're like, oh my God, I totally forgot about this. Yes, I do need this. And they get some more information. They take in the knowledge. They still may not make a decision yet, but some people do, and they turn around and purchase, right? So what happens if they see the emails, the videos, and they decide not to purchase? Then guess what? In a few days, they're going to receive another email, right? And this is going to go on. This is a sequence. This is the process. Now, I want you to think about this. This is marketing one-on-one. This is absolutely brilliant. All companies have it, all great businesses. And you probably notice this when you see this in your email list. When you pay attention to it today, you're going to say, oh my God, I went on that site and I did, and I'm still receiving emails months later. Why is that? Because they understand that most buyers sometimes take time. They still look things up. They need more time to examine, research it a little bit before making a decision. And so that's why they continue to drip little bits of information on them, because they already express interest. Hence why they put their email address in. They just need more details to help them feel safe or comfortable with the decision, right? So the same is true. Now that you have a business, you need it to operate like big business does. They continue to show up. It's almost like commercials on the TV. What happens? You can see the same commercial 3 times within a 30-minute TV show, right? And it's be the same exact one. You're like, I just saw this. It's called repetition. It's how it goes into the brain. So this is something that you need to happen too if you're going to be marketing and building a business, you guys. And so that's why I love about this, because once people put their email in, then this system, this automation starts beginning. Now, do I have to send these emails? Do I physically need to type it all out, exactly what to say, when it should go? Absolutely not, you guys. Because if I had to do that, then guess what that does? It takes more time. It takes more effort, brain power. When you're brand new to something, do you know the details? Can you explain it? Do you know all the answers? No, you don't. So you need something else that knows that for you. So these emails aren't written by me. So if you just put your email address in there right now and receive the information, then just know I didn't just send it. Hey, Sophia, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. And so you receive the emails. I love it because this business is working for me in the background. So I'm going to tell you some of the benefits. I have woke up one morning and rolled over when I first, this was like over a month ago. I had never seen a Stripe notification because I didn't have the notification set up to my phone. I only knew it whenever I went to the computer if I had a sale. So I finally set up the app and I set up the notifications on my phone, and I had an S with a little square around it. I thought it was a Samsung update because I got a Samsung phone. And so when I touched it, it said you had a $900 sale. I had to wipe the sleep out my eyes. I was like, oh my God, I was asleep and made a sale, you guys. And so that's because I didn't need to be present. However, when I built a network marketing business, there was never a chance that someone came in my business, especially under me, that I never knew, because I was having a conversation. I was on the Zoom. I was answering a call on a three-way. I knew exactly what happened. However, having a business like this that's automated in the background is cool. It's running for me. It's giving them the information. Anything that they need is all within that system. So that's giving me back my time. I took my children to the state fair the other week, last Friday. And while we was at the fair, they were on a ride, and I was already like, good night. The fair is not the fair like it was when I was a kid. Boy, they getting money hand over fist with these food. It's just ridiculous. But I was just like, Lord have mercy. Everything is so high these days. While they were on a ride, a $900 sale came through. Hey, Zoe, the financial coach. Welcome. Thank you so much for following me and for the love. I appreciate it. So, and don't forget, you guys, tap that screen. And if you're not already, go ahead and follow me. And so that was crazy. A $900 sale came through while I was at the state fair having a good time. Was I working my business? Absolutely not. I was present, spending time with my kids. I hadn't worked my digital marketing business at all that day. And when we talk about working 2 hours a day, we're talking about creating content or posting videos. I had done nothing, and to still have a sale come through. That truly helped me appreciate and benefit from automatic business, you guys. And that's what we all need. We need something that works on autopilot so that we can go live our lives and do what we got to do. Now, what I love is the numbers is that 1 in 20 who go into your funnel system purchase. So the question should be for all of us, well, what in the world, how do we get 20 people to see our information and get into our funnel? Well, let's talk about it. So I'm gonna write this down. 1 in 20 purchase, okay? So 1 in 20 who go into your funnel will actually purchase. So now the question is, well, how do people find you? Well, it's called discovery. Okay, so let's talk about the ways that we get discovered here, and also keeping it in line with your 2-hour workday. So one way that we get discovered is by posting content. Okay, so inside the program, you're going to be taught how to make 3 pieces of content every single day. Okay, 3 pieces of content. Now, this content is short. It doesn't take a long time. Typically on this activity alone, I spend only 30 minutes. And that's what we're trained to do, 30 minutes to create 3 pieces of content. Now, my mentor, Michelle, when she started, she made one video that was 1 minute long, another one that was 45 seconds, and another one that was 8 seconds. That was her 3 pieces of content every single day. It should not take you long, because if you add that up, that's only 2 minutes of time to record, right? So you're going to record these 3 short videos, but sometimes it takes time to put little captions on it or type words on the screen. And so give yourself 30 minutes to get that done, and then you're done. Don't post all 3 videos at the same exact time. Kind of spread it out throughout the day so that they get posted, right? And so that's all you're doing is making 3 pieces of content. Now, inside of the course, the education, they're going to teach you exactly what to say, how to create your content. You're going to learn all of that, you guys. And so that's why this is a learning system. This is a program in the e-learning system so that you can learn exactly how to build your digital marketing business, because this is a business, you guys, that you have. And so you're going to learn how to do that. So that's about 30 minutes of your day. Then also we post free ads. Now, these free ads is amazing, because also within the community, Michelle, she's thought of everything. It's amazing. She gave us over 200 websites. They're inside of your program that you can post free ads to. She gives you the subject line as well as the body of what to put in it, so you do not have to think about what you need to be saying. Okay, all of that's going to be done. And also what it serves is it's going to drive people to your website. Okay. So that then what happens? The automations begin. Do you see how it works? So this is all part of the discovery. It's your 30 pieces of your 30 minutes doing your two pieces, your content, as well as your free ads. And then also you're going to go live and you're going to do comments. Okay. So when you go live and you're going to reply to people's comments, usually this takes on average about 1 hour or less. So that's your 2 hour workday. Tamika said, hey, just showing some love. Great program. Thank you. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, Jackie, good to see you again. Happy Tuesday. Yes. And so that's it. Thank you for the heart me, the daily heart me, you guys. That's how you get discovered too on TikTok on the FYP is when you do daily heart meet when you go in people's page, you guys. So that's why I put that. So if you start going through your guidelines, you'll learn about all that. But that's why I set that as my live goal. So people know that builds their engagement too on that platform. And so this is how you get discovered, you guys. And this is how people find you. And it's pretty simple. And this is why I love it too, because it's organic. TikTok pushes you out as well as YouTube based on what people search. Also, they have a page based on your engagement. So if you're on those platforms and you spend time, you like, you comment on people's posts, then guess what they do? They push you out more in their algorithm. Also, if you create content, they push you through the algorithm. So this is all designed to get you discovered and help build your business. And also this covers your 2 hour workday. So this is all I do every single day, and that's it. You'll see some digital marketers, they work more than 2 hours a day. That's their personal choice. I have not, because it's not necessary. It is not necessary to work more than 2 hours a day. And so that's what I love about it. It's super cool. And everything here, when we set this whole system up, it's a business in a box. So I call it like my foundation, because anybody who starts in digital marketing, you need a foundation. You need to understand how it all works, how to show up, how to get over your fear, because talking live, this isn't something I'm used to, you guys, so I had to learn this as a skill. And even to make content, that took time as well. My first couple of pieces of content, I didn't even create it. I had my 15-year-old make it for me. She used CapCut and she took pictures and stuff from my phone and she just made up a cute little video. I love it. But it's because I had to get out my own way. And so I had to show up so that people can see I'm a real person. But maybe you're someone who's introverted and you do not want to show your face. You don't want to go live. You don't want to do any of that. Then that's okay too. Okay. I want you to understand that faceless works as well. There's a whole program within here too to teach you about faceless in case that's something that you want to do. And I always tell people, faceless is where it's at, because we may know if I say who created Amazon, many of you can tell me. If I say who made Tesla, or if I say think about Apple, whose name comes to your mind? We can rattle out names all the time. But if I ask you who created Temu, could you tell me? I'm just curious. Can any of you on either one of these platforms tell me who made Temu? Who knows? Who's the creative Temu? Do you know who the creative Shein is? Do you know that these two platforms have just like taken over and is making billions of dollars now? And we don't even know who the owner is. We don't know who created it at all. And it's faceless. So what does that mean for you? You can build and you can run a faceless business as well. But you do have to take in the knowledge, because this isn't a get rich quick scheme, you guys. What you're going to do is get the education that you need to build in this digital space, and then you have to show up. So it takes consistency. You have to be coachable to learn new things. And then you just continue to show up and commit to the process. A lot of the people that we see in the digital marketing space who are multimillionaires, a lot of them started in the pandemic and pre-pandemic. If you go back to some of their content, they was already making videos in 2019 when I wasn't even on most of these platforms. I was only using Facebook to share pictures of my family members, my friends, and me on vacation. Okay, so just know that we may be a little bit behind the curve, but now with all the projected growth, we're getting in at just the right time. I always tell people, never be a part of the shoulda, woulda, coulda community. Y'all know them ones. Them ones say, oh, if I knew then what I know now, I shoulda did, or I woulda did this. No, we don't have to be a part of the shoulda, woulda, coulda community. You got the information now that you can make a decision. And if you're late and you're just getting here, like Hope, hey, you're not late, Hope, you're right on time. But if you're just joining here, as well as Stay at Home Mom Digital, you can just go right to my website, liveatyourpace.com, and get a lot of the information. Get the information. It's going to answer most of your questions. Michelle, who created the program, is going to answer them. And anything else that you got outside of that, you just call me. Just reach out to me. Send me a smoke signal, because what's going to happen is that you're also going to get my email address. You send me a message. Sometimes people say, Danielle, I want a deeper look. Can we dive? Can I see in the back? And so I'll show it all to you. It's no big deal. It's amazing. I love it. You know, I started July 1st on TikTok. I brought the program in June, but I was kind of reading through it, going through it, setting up everything. Then by July 1st, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go ahead and create a TikTok page. And so I did. And for 3 weeks, I just followed the system of the 2-hour workday. I posted my 3 pieces of content. I didn't go live. So my workday at that time was like 1 hour. I was doing 3 pieces of content, and then I was doing the free ads. And I was doing that every day. Okay. I did that for 3 weeks and didn't have one single sale. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I had to get out of my own head because I was like, I did the research. I know that this is something that everyone needs. I know we need extra income because inflation is real. Gas prices going up. Grocery is super expensive. It's almost like everything doubled in price. And so I'm like, we all need to use extra income. People just need a vehicle. So what is going on? And most people would give up, you guys, because they would say, oh my God, you made 21 videos a week and you posted those 3 short videos and you kept going for no sales. I'm glad I did. I know many of you have seen the image of somebody looking for gold and then they get discouraged and stop right like a couple inches right before it. So I'm always like, no, I got to keep going. I know it works. I see all these people it's working for, and I'm learning so much and I need to share this with people. And so the next week I had a sale. The first one was $600, and I was like, oh my God, I'm excited because I looked at it as getting 600 back toward the 900 I spent. And I was like, oh, that's $300 investment. And I've learned so much. This is the bomb. And then a few days later, I had a $900 sale. So then I was like, oh my God, I'm $600 up. So that's why I love it too, because it's just a one-time investment. There's no overhead here. There's no monthly cost. Anytime that I had a network marketing business, I had to place an order every single month. Every single month. And then when I reached a higher level in advancement, they made me spend more money. So it was more money I had to spend every single month. And so when I found out here, there's absolutely no overhead, I was like, okay, that's what's up. So I want to show you now the programs so that you can see exactly what they are, the 4 programs, and they're all absolutely amazing. I tell people start with whichever one resonates with you, whichever one makes you comfortable, you and your family, and based on your goals, what do you want financially? So you remember I told you everything is set up for you, the whole entire system. Let me see if I can do this with my iPad and just hold it up for you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. All right, let's see here. All right. So you remember you have your total pre-built system for you. You don't have to build not one single thing. So this is my entire website. I'm going to cover this up like this. All right, let's see. Can y'all see that? No, let me see. It looks a little crazy. Anyway, this is the whole entire website is built for you. You can go ahead and add some information in about yourself if you would like. I added a little bit about my husband and I. And then let me go down here a little bit more, and I'm going to show you the programs. And so you have access to this too. So when you go to my website, you're going to be able to see all of these as well as what's included. So let me get down to the bottom. Don't get dizzy. Okay. So if you're still taking notes, the 4 programs, the first one is called the Launchpad. The Launchpad is $100. It gives you the ability to have one stream of income, because now when you sell the $100 program, you can sell it over and over and over again. You purchased it one time, you're going to go through, get the education. They're going to show you how to set up your free system IO, your payment gateways, all of your social media setup. So all of that is included in the Launchpad. There's also a program in there, Launch to Profit in 7 days, because a lot of people, that's one of their biggest concerns. They're like, how can I hurry up and make some money? So Launch to Profit in 7 days that you can do over and over. The next one is called Blueprint. This one here is $300. And what it does is it goes even more in depth. But I want you to think about it. You're going to learn the skills to make $300 every single day. Now, if you make $300 every single day, do you know that's over 109,000 US dollars daily? Okay. Absolutely amazing. So you're going to learn the skills within this program. And because you purchase this, you automatically get the $100 program included. So all the education that's in this one, you get it plus the one you purchase. Now you have 2 streams of income because you're able to sell the Launchpad as well as the Digital Mastery, right? The Passive Daily, I'm sorry. Then the $600 one, I'm backwards here, is the Digital Mastery. And so the digital mastery, just imagine earning $600 a day, you guys. That's over 200,000. Hey, John, welcome back. And so with the $600 program, you're able to sell all three programs. So you have three streams of income. And you also get what's included in these programs as well because you purchase the digital mastery. So you get all three of the programs for that one price. The price of this, instead of having to pay 100 plus a three, then a six, okay? That would be $900. But you spend six and you get all three of these programs. And now you got three streams of income as well. Now, the next one is the Legacy Builders program. Now, with the Legacy Builder, this one is $900. It's going to really go in depth about building your own community, setting up your own courses, your own website, just everything is in here. And so you get all of these programs. And so now you have four streams of income. This is our top selling product because a lot of people don't want to come back and pay over and over. So once you purchase this, you have access to all four. You have four streams of income now, and then also extra training that comes with this. Now, inside of the program, though, we do have live Zooms every week, about 5 or 6 live Zooms. We even have a webinar tomorrow. So if you want to see, you're a person who likes slideshows and you want to get a more webinar, get more testimonies, people in the community, then when you go to my website, liveatyourpace.com, then you will receive an email and a link to get on that webinar, to register for the Zoom so that you can go check out the information. So if you go to my website, which is right here behind me, liveatyourpace.com, then you'll go ahead and you'll have access to that. You'll get the link so that you can go ahead and join that webinar. And it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so it's at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Central. So if you, are in any one of those time zones. So, but you'll get the email and it'll be right on time, so that you'll get it in front of your time zone so that you can get on. Okay. And so it's going to go more in depth. And that's done by Michelle, the one who created it. She made over $2 million in less than 2 years, you guys. And she's the one who also trains us in the community and others. If she has other people in front of us to train us, you best believe they've made over 6 figures in this program and they're either a multimillionaire, because this program has already created over 11 millionaires and it has created over, 46 figure earners? Yeah. So guess what? Good money to be made in learning and selling other people's digital products. But if you don't want to sell it and you want to use it to scale your own business, you can do that, or you can use it just to learn the skills, but know that you do have access to it just because you purchased, so that you can have other streams of income. So you can market this well. That's totally up to you. Now, when you're on my page too, you'll get to this section here that says what's included inside. And underneath each program, you're going to see a detailed outline of what is included in each one of these programs. Okay. So you're going to get a detailed outline of exactly what's included so that you'll know inside of every single one of them. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So when you go on there, take your time and you'll be able to read every single thing that's in them. Learn about master resale rights, PLR, all of that stuff. I mean, all that good stuff that I didn't know. Was my phone blocking the camera? Sorry, y'all. I don't know. TikTok, tell me, did I block the camera out by accident? I apologize. So so that's it. So that's the 4 programs that you get to choose from. It's a 100, a 3, a 6, and a 9. And it's all about your goals and what fits you financially. I personally, when I heard that I only paid it one time and I knew it was a one-time investment and I'll never see it again, I was like, I'm game. And so you pick whichever program that you're interested in, whichever one resonates with you and your family. And then you will have a one-time $29 fee to set up your website. Now, you're only going to pay that one time. And for me personally, that was good. I did Funnel Creations Pro and I paid over $4,000 last year just getting everything set up. And so that was my landing page. That was setting up my website. You guys, for $29, that's a drop in the bucket. I would pay that over and over and over again. And you're going to have your website. You're going to set up everything to come to you, your payment. You don't have to build any of this. So if you don't have tech skills, it's okay. I didn't build this website. If I had to do this, I would have words on top of pictures. It would be a mess. It would just be a hotmess.com. So I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about that. I didn't have to build any of that. They do all of that for you. It truly is a business in a box. You purchase it and the business is all there and it's just ready for you to start working and rolling. And that's what I was looking for. Something that fit my lifestyle. And because I decided to homeschool my kids this year as well, I just needed the freedom, the flexibility, and to be able to make income. Because yes, I can go to work and work as a nurse, but that's time outside the home, that's stress. Um, I just don't want to do it anymore. I feel like I put in my time and life is too short. Life is short. I'm in the 40s, and I tell people, you really look at things differently. I was talking to someone and I've asked them, do you think you lived half your life? And they was like, no. And Jimmy's about 55. And I'm just like, well, how many people in your family live to be 110 years old? And it's like, oh, I don't know nobody live 110. Well, guess what? Then maybe you lived half your life. And so it's like when I look at my life, and if possibly this is the halfway mark, then do I want to spend even another fourth of it working for someone else? And my answer was unequivocally no, I don't want to. I want to work for myself. I want to make great income and to have time freedom. I'm loving this. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome, Sylvia. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you're not already, you can go ahead and follow me, Life After Nursing. I do go live every day because sometimes people have questions. They may visit my website and they just want to talk or ask me stuff. Then I say, please come in here. Type your questions. This is the best place. Get them answered. Get connected. Go to my website. My link is in my bio. So if you click my page, then the link is going to be right there in my bio. You can click that and you're able to put your email address in and receive information, and I'll answer any questions that you have. So does anybody have any questions right now? Anybody? I don't want to rush nobody. That's why I get quiet. YouTube, any questions for me? Any questions for me on YouTube? And any questions for me on TikTok? Any questions? You guys, I learned this in the program too. And so that's the reason why I just started going live on both platforms at the same exact time. So we have been getting training inside of the program about how to maximize your time, right? You're one person. If you're already doing all the talking for one platform, why wouldn't you have yourself live on all of them? Right? Doesn't it make sense? So just the rationale behind it, the education, it's just been cool. I'm just blown away with everything that I didn't know. I mean, like I was telling my husband the other day, I said, one of the trainings I was going through, and I said, oh, it was talking about YouTube, how it was the number 2 search engine in the world. TikTok is now coming up, right? But and giving it a run for the money. But the first is Google, and then it was YouTube. It's the how-to place. So if you don't know how to do something, the next thing you always do is go to YouTube and type in how to make something, and you'll sit there and watch the video, how to put together this, how to put this in. And we laugh because my husband does that all the time. I mean, he'll fix stuff on the car and he's watches a video, YouTube, Google it. And it's like, okay, so if you're going to make content over there, it needs to have some length to it. It's a time platform. It's a question answer platform. You need to answer a question for people when you're on that platform. So even when you're creating content, why wouldn't you start with a question? Detail answered it out, just so much. And it's just like, woo, now I see why these people be making this much money. They're not just flying by the seat of their pants. They're actually doing the research. They're learning and then they're implementing. They're not just getting rich overnight for nothing. Okay. So they have studied it, they learned, and we don't have to do that too, because with this interactive course that we have, they're constantly educating us. That's the purpose of those 5 Zooms during the week. And if you can't make them on them, it's okay. They record them and they're placed in the back office. They're placed into your personal portal where you log in so that you never miss anything. And so they're organized under different like modules so that you can find it. So it's pretty cool. So you're never lost. Unlike some of the programs I've seen, they've come out with step 1, step 2, volume 3. I love this. This is one-time purchase. I paid one time, but I always have access to the community. I always have access to the ongoing training. It's not like when you buy some courses, you pay for a course and you got the course and that's it. No, this is interactive. And so every time there's always something new. There's always something changing. And so we're constantly getting education. So that was another thing that like I fell in love with, because I didn't want to just, especially being a complete novice, I can talk to people about healthcare all day long, but I can't tell you about digital marketing and this website versus this one and LinkedIn versus this. I had to learn it. So I'm learning it now. And it's just exciting just learning how to use each one of these platforms so that you can grow and build your business. Hey, David. Hey, Slot 61. Yes. And so that's it, you guys. So no one has any questions today? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Well, y'all know how to reach me. You know how to get in contact with me. You can hit the bell notification on my name if you missed it and you want to catch a whole presentation about digital marketing and learn more about me and my journey. Then I look forward to seeing you then. If not, y'all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday wherever you're coming in from. See you soon.